Good evening, everybody. And what you're looking at is our new camera looking from World Houston Place, Bush Continental Airport. There's one of the flights taking off live right now as we look at the runway, which takes off to the south and east into the wind. We're showing this to you because at the moment, no official slowdowns, no ground stop at Bush, but there are a lot of delays. You saw the flash of lightning because of weather to a lot of flights out here. So if you have a flight you're waiting on to come in or go out right now, runways are moving slow, although I see someone else lining up to take off right there as a strong thunderstorm is about to move across the Bush Intercontinental Airport area right now. So we're keeping an eye on that. Things have been quiet down in Galveston this afternoon. I think you'll get a chance for thunderstorms later tonight as evening showers and storms move across the area north to south, with a north to south moving cold front. That will bring in cooler weather and breezy conditions for tomorrow. We're going to go back to wintertime Houston style for a couple of days with some cold mornings and some cool afternoons, but it's not going to freeze. We don't expect to freeze with this, just some chilly mornings, upper 30s, low 40s. And then a weekend warm up that is just going to be amazing. If you have anything to do outdoors, do it this weekend. Make an excuse to do something outside this weekend. It's going to be that type of weather. All right, another live look looking from our own tower camera here in the Galleria area. Things are relatively quiet right now. We had a high of 72. That heat helping to fuel some of the thunderstorms that are roaming around out there right now. Normal high is 66, so we were above normal today. Record high is 83. We began this morning at 61, one of the warmest mornings we've had in a week or more, and we'll be much cooler tomorrow morning in the upper 30s and low 40s. Normal low is 45 this time of the year, so that's about where we ought to be. 23 is the record low set on this day back in 1951. And I want to start by looking ahead. So our low this morning in the 60s, chilly mornings are coming up. This front coming through with the storms this evening is going to bring in some chilly weather. 45 tomorrow morning, a little colder up north, 38 downtown Thursday, 46 Friday morning. However, these lows in the 40s and 50s, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, will come with highs in the 70s. It is going to be spectacular. Well, don't take my word for it. Here are the numbers. Friday's high 72. Saturday's high 75. Sunday and Monday highs in the upper 70s, and we stay there going into next week. So everything flip-flopping in the flow across North America. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Current temps looking at the Med Center, 68 at Hobby, Bush is 69, Tomball 64, Brenham is 67 right now. No cool air coming in yet, although we have had a little wind shift to the north in our north and west counties. Galveston, you will see a chance for rain and thunder as we head toward 10, 11 o'clock later tonight. And you can see that on the hourly planner, at least through 8 o'clock, we're expecting rain and thunder. And we have a weather impact alert in effect through 7 o'clock. I'm going to let this go probably at 8. It looks like storms are trying to settle, but we'll just kind of extend it until things finally settle down. Overnight, temps will drop into the 50s and 40s, and things are going to be much cooler. But again, weather impact alert because of this rain and thunder coming across the area now. And now you can clearly see where the frontal boundary is. The wind shift is right along this line of showers and thunder showers, stretching from, well, west of Columbus, all the way up through Waller County, up through Prairie View A&M, up across Montgomery County, just north of Spring Woodlands, and then up to Cleveland and Livingston. That's the frontal boundary that's pushing in, lifting the atmosphere, and giving us the rain and thunder showers out there right now. Zooming in, most feisty storms are across southern and western Montgomery County. Magnolia, there's a thunderstorm near you. This is a heavy downpour. That's Beltway 8. There's the Hardy Toll Road, I-45, Bush Continental Airport. That's where you saw the flash of lightning. And then a heavy thunderstorm coming across the north side of Lake Houston right now. Everything is moving east at about 25 to 30 miles an hour. There's a downpour here across the Woodlands. You've had a couple of heavy thunder showers today, Woodlands. This is another downpour for you. No lightning with you at the moment, but it's raining and slowing you down. Heavy thunderstorm. There's Atascocita, Lake Houston. There's 1960, the bridge going across the lake. Lightning and thunder there. Very heavy downpour. That is blinding rain right now going across Lake Houston on FM 1960. I've been on that bridge during a thunderstorm like this. It's a slow go. That's pushing east, the storm, so it's headed toward Sheets and Eastgate and eventually Highway 90 up toward Liberty. But it's not severe. We're not seeing any severe warned storms right now. This is a very heavy downpour in the Aldine area. No lightning, but man, is it raining. There's I-45. Here's Beltway 8. There's Aldine on the Hardy Toll Road. There's Bush Intercontinental Airport. And so this is moving east, and traffic here is just moving so slow right now. You may have to wait a little bit longer for mom or dad to get home from work this evening. It's heading east, so 69 at the Beltway, North Sam Houston Parkway over to Lee Road and Atascocita. This is another downpour that is heading in your direction. Future track. So now through 8 o'clock, there's our broken line of scattered thunder showers coming in on that front. We'll see that slowly push across the area tonight. This is 10 o'clock. Still a chance for a thunder shower. Perhaps the strongest stuff pushing over into Chambers County, but it wouldn't surprise me if we had some strong storms south of I-10, Sugarland, Pearland, Friendswood, League City by 10:30. Everything pushes toward the coast, and models kind of want to light it up a little bit with some thunder showers pushing off the coast with the front overnight tonight. That exits, and then it'll open the door to a north wind and some chilly air. So 48 Wednesday morning compared to the 60s like this morning. It'll be a noticeable difference tomorrow morning. A jacket and a sweater for the kids and yourself an extra cup of coffee. And then high temps only in the low 60s. So we're going to spend most of the day in the 50s tomorrow. But the sun's going to come out. It's going to be a beautiful day on Wednesday, and this sets the stage for spectacular weather for the rest of the week into the weekend. Here's where we stand right now. Bigger picture. There's the frontal boundary pushing in with the rain, the evening storms, and then turning cooler in the wake of that overnight. The map tomorrow, high pressure building in, but with it to our north, we'll get that north breeze as we get the clockwise flow around the high. We get the north wind. Tomorrow, sunny and cooler and breezy. And then as the high gets closer, winds will let up, but it's still going to be beautiful. Cool morning, mild afternoon in the 60s on Thursday. Big picture. So temperatures warming up a little bit across the south. We still have the bitter cold air hanging on across the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, Ohio Valley into the northeast. Chicago at 25. They still haven't gotten above freezing for a while, like a couple of weeks. Phoenix 82, warm up out west. Zooming out, it's the same pattern with the cold air coming into the lakes in the northeast and we getting glancing blows. We're getting a front right now. We're going to get a glancing blow from this next push, but it's not going to be as severe as the last two cold snaps were. No freeze. And everything is going to change over the next several days. So here's the setup going into Thursday with one more shot of cold deep into the southeast United States. So they're getting the front as we are, and they'll stay cold across the Northeast and the Great Lakes, and they may get some snow up in New York tonight and tomorrow. As we head into the weekend and early next week, everything begins to shift. Our flow goes zonal, pushes the cold back into Canada. We start a warm-up, our 70s over the weekend and into early next week. And then watch how that trough out west sharpens, so they get colder out west with some mountain snow finally. And the ridging pattern warms the eastern half of the country. They're going to thaw out and get above freezing in Chicago and New York as they head into the middle and end of next week. So that's the big picture as the flow changes from cold out east to colder out west, and a warm-up taking place for the eastern half of the country. And a little further out, the 9th through the 13th, NOAA suggests warmer than normal conditions across the middle of the country. That includes we here in southeast Texas. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s for a lot of high temps going into the middle of February. Here are tomorrow's numbers after the storms exit tonight. We end up chilly, 46 in the morning, 60 by noon, and then 64 on a breezy, sunny, beautiful Wednesday. The extended forecast Thursday, 38, 66. Then here comes the warming trend. 72 on Friday, 75 on Saturday, 77 Sunday, 78 Monday. And those 70s come with cool-ish, chilly-ish mornings, 40s and 50s. So it's just as good as it gets. Cool mornings and warm afternoons for the end of the week, through the weekend, into next week. That is lovely. Next chance of rain after today doesn't come until next Tuesday at 30%. I love this forecast. I just love looking at this. It's going to be beautiful this weekend. I hope you can get outside and enjoy it. Thunder showers off and on the rest of the evening. Stay dry out there, folks.